Hello everybody, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video, as you saw by the title, we will be doing my shop my stash get ready with me. I always forget what video I'm filming until I start saying that. I'm like, panic. But yes, we're doing my shop my stash get ready with me. I do these weekly. If you guys like it, definitely give it a thumbs up so that I know that you like it, and hit that subscribe button because again, I do them every week. Without further ado, let's just get started. And I've also been using a randomizer to pick the theme of the week, so that also has been helping me kind of get out of my comfort zone, mix and match some products, have some fun, and yeah, so let's just get started. I'm gonna put in the randomizer right now and then we're gonna go shop my stash. Alright, so this week we got creams and I'm really excited about it. So, I also wanted to mention real quick before we start shopping my stash, these products appear Project Pan items, as well as these products appear, some of these are Project Pan, and some of these like mascaras are ones that I just want to use. So I might be pulling from some of these instead of from in my drawer, so just so you know. So for primer, I do want to pull this Tarte Quench one again. I'm literally almost done with it, so we're gonna pull that. And then I haven't used this one in a while. This is the Yensa Tone Up Essential Glow Primer. We're gonna pull that. This is also in a Project Pan, so might as well give that one some use. Foundation. Used this one last week. Use this one. For foundation, I think I'm gonna pull this Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer. This is kind of easy because these are all already creams and like liquids already, so it all kind of works anyway. For concealer, I think I want to pull this BH Studio Pro Total Coverage Concealer because I haven't used this one in a long time. And then for setting spray, I think I want to pull, yeah, let's do it. We'll pull the e.l.f. Glow Plus Dewy Mist. I haven't used this one in a while, so we're going to pull this. Gosh, okay. So bronzer, blush, highlighter. I can only use creams, so I can't use any of these. Okay, I think we're going to use... Okay, yeah, I haven't used this one in a long time, so I think we're going to pull the Ulta Beauty Face Sculpting Color Stick. I have the shade Deep Cool. I literally have used this like twice. I know, what's wrong with me? Alright, and then for blush, I think I want to pull... Okay, we're going to pull... I have a new cream blush that I want to play with, so we're going to pull that one, so we're not going to pull any from here. But for cream highlighter, I only have two here, so I'm going to just pull the Iconic London Illuminator drops. Yes, because these are a little bit too dark for me, so... And we can't pull a face powder, oh no. Alright, bye-bye. Alright, lash drawer. I do want to pull this e.l.f. Liquid Shadow in the shade Flirty Birdy. Of course, no powder, so we gotta use that cream. I'm also gonna pull this. You know, I'm just gonna pull all three of these liners real quick. This is the Appeal Gel Eyeliner in the shade Forest Green. And then they have the LA Girl Shady Slim Brow Pen. Wow, sorry. The LA Girl Shockwave Neon Liner in the shade, I think, Pop or something like that. And then we have the e.l.f. Retractable Liner in the shade Navy. Just because I don't know which one I want to use. And I do want to use one of these cream liners. So that will be fun. And mascaras we have up top, so we don't need a new mascara. For lips, I think I want to pull this new Essence Color Boost Matte About Matte Liquid Lipstick. I'm also going to pull this Kokie Velvet Smooth Lip Liner. And do we want a gloss too? No, I think that'll be it for this drawer. And lastly, this is like my new makeup stuff down here. I really want to pull this new NYX Bear With Me Cannabis Sativa cheek color, jelly cheek color in the shade Sizzling Sun. I want to pull that and play with that. So we're going to use that. And yeah, that should be good for... Actually, I lied. Up here, I do have this brow product. This is the e.l.f. Eyebrow Kit. This is technically a cream right there. So we're going to use that for brows. And then I think that should be it because I don't have any other cream eyeshadows. So let's just go get ready. Alrighty, so creams, all creams. It's easy. This category was basically for blush, bronzer, and highlighter because everything else is basically a cream or a liquid, so it kind of worked, you know what I mean? It didn't like change too much, but except for my bronzer, blush, and highlighter, but still I love creams anyway. So we have two primers. We're gonna use the Yensa Tone Up Essential Glow Primer and the Tarte Quench C Primer. I'm trying to use this guy up, and this one I need to use more. It's almost a year old and I've barely used half of it. Dang. But oh my gosh, guys, I don't know, I want to make these a little bit more talkative and a lot less like tutorial style, but I don't know what to talk about. I've been thinking I really want to do a video. I don't know if I'm going to do a dedicated video to it, but I really want to talk about James Charles Instant Influencer, so maybe I'll talk about like that a little bit today. But like other topics are like hard. I just don't know what to talk about. I'm like I'm thinking about like new makeup releases maybe as well, talking about those a bit. I really love that combination of primers. I always need a good like lotion-like primer mixed with a good like liquidy primer, because it always just works better. And so those primers are good together. They're good, girl. I'm also for foundation, yes. For foundation, I'm going to be using the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer. Okay, I feel like I'm asking you guys a lot to comment on a lot, but I was also thinking of doing a video on the reverse foundation technique. I've never done it, and I've honestly never seen like how people do it. I think it's just literally they put their creams on, or put their creams, I think it's creams. I think they put their creams on before their foundation and then put their foundation on top. But I want to see, I've never seen anyone do it, and so I was thinking of doing like a video before I watch it, but doing a video, watching it with you guys, and then trying it out myself. Definitely let me know if you guys would watch that. I'm going to be filming soon a no foundation routine, a no foundation makeup routine. Someone asked for that, and I thought that would be cool to try and do or whatever. I think it's so funny. It's like so many things that are normal to me or natural to me, I don't realize how many people it's unnatural to. Like for instance, just doing my foundation before my eyeshadow is normal to some people, but like that, like sometimes it's weird that I'm even wearing foundation. To some people it's probably weird that I'm even wearing foundation, you know? It's probably just not normal. So I think it's cool to like kind of try different things, different techniques, different things people want, people do every day, and they want to see them too. So I'd love to do that video, and that will be coming soon. It's gonna be really weird not setting my makeup. Oh, I don't know how I'm gonna like that. Anyway, for concealer, I'm going to be using the BH Studio Pro Total Coverage Concealer. I'm trying to like rotate my products more, like use more products that I haven't used in a while. So today was a good one because it kind of wasn't super restricting on a lot of the categories. So this is good. This is good. This is good. This is one of my favorite concealers, and I haven't used it in a long time. Guys, what makeup releases are intriguing you? There's really not too many that are like super interesting, honestly. I just think in general people are just coming out with garbage, or they're not coming out with anything. And especially now I understand why, because people are buying way less, and so it makes no sense to come out with something new, because you're not going to make a good bank off of it. Like you're not going to make a lot of money off of it. But also, why don't you come out with something cheap and good? Like Elf just came out with their new skincare line, but that was like kind of expensive. I think they have a lip product for like $13, and I'm like, Elf, what are you doing, man? I love Elf and I love their products, but the thing that sets them apart is that they're cheap with good quality. And so if they're making a lip, it wasn't even like a lip gloss, it was like a lip oil or something like that, like something way less exciting than a lip gloss. It was only and it was like $13 or something crazy, and I'm like, bro, no, the answer is no. What are you doing? So I don't know. I want to see where Elf is going this year. They kicked it off good with their Halo Glow powder that came and like destroyed the market. Their bite size eyeshadow palettes, those came and like took over, but like $13 for a lip oil? I don't know, Elf. I don't know, bro. Don't know what you're doing. But also, like, ABH came out with their Norvina palette, which I was actually interested. I think they played that one smart, because they picked a very nice color scheme that I feel like is unique and a lot of people are gonna want. As many people as many people as there are that hate it, there's a huge group of people who love it. And I like the color scheme. I just don't like big palettes, and I'm not paying $60 for a palette ever. So for me, it was like a no-brainer. Like, the answer is no. But for some people, it's interesting. You're kind of just like, do I want to try it? You know, it's nice. So next for contour, where is my, for contour I'm going to be using, or for bronzer I'm going to be using the Ulta Beauty Face Sculpting Color Stick in the shade Deep Pool. They never sold these on their website. I don't know if they sell them in store anymore. Obviously no one's going in store right now, but I just mean if you guys ever like want to add it to your list. I wonder, for people who are not buying makeup, I wonder if you're like, if you're someone who can answer this question, definitely let me know. Are you someone who's like making a giant list of things you want when everything opens back up, or when you feel like buying, or like you're okay to buy stuff? Or are you just like kind of avoiding all kind of makeup things everywhere? I know I can't avoid it. Even when I like am at a place where I'm like, I know I shouldn't buy anything, or I don't have money to be buying stuff, I still scroll and look and make a list, and I add it to my favorites. My favorites right now, they're crazy, and there's no way they're gonna ever happen. Half the stuff is gonna get removed soon anyway, like when I change my mind or whatever. But right now my favorites are huge for both Sephora and Ulta, so that's crazy. It's crazy. All right, can't hold it in any longer. Instant Influencer, y'all. Do you watch it? I don't know. I don't like drama. I don't care about any James Charles drama. I don't care about any YouTube drama. I just try to stay away from it. I like who I like, and I watch who I watch, and that's how my life is gonna be. I just can't keep up with the drama, who's fighting who, whatever. I just don't do it. So I decided to watch Instant Influencer despite all the drama, you know what I mean? But I felt like it was I don't know, I feel like there's not, you know, have you ever watched Cupcake Wars or like Cake Wars or anything like those competitions? There's nothing like that for makeup. And I know they have some like body art or something, I don't know, they have some challenge on Netflix now, but I don't know, it's just not, it's not good enough. Like, you know, they have Dancing with the Stars and all those competitions, and I feel like it's the makeup TV show for that, there is none, or they're not good enough. And so I thought it was a really great idea on James Charles' part, on his team's part. They really did a good job, and so like a good brainstorming marketing idea, the whole nine was really good on their part. And so I really wanted to watch it and see like kind of how it turned out. Now some of the challenges, I personally I was like, it's kind of like one of those things, like, I want to participate, I want to be on the show, I want to be the next one, you know, try it out, or at least audition, something like that. But then I started to realize like there are some challenges that I just couldn't do, like drag. I don't do drag, I don't support drag, I don't want to do drag. And like I would just fail the challenge, or I'd be like, you're gonna have to send me home, boy, because I'm not doing it, you know. So I realized that, and there are some kinks in the TV show in general. Just of course there's kinks in every TV show, but because this one's a YouTube TV show, it's a lot smaller than a huge TV show. It's just there's a lot more kinks, and so I don't know if I'd want to be on it. But real quick, while I talk a lot, I'm gonna be using the NYX Bear With Me Cannabis Sativa Seed Oil Jelly Cheek color in the shade Sizzling Sun, and then I'm going to use the iconic London Illuminator drops in the original shade. But anyway, so just that was like my background on the show. I thought it was a great idea. I would have loved to participate. Like, it was just a fun thing. I hope he does hopefully one day he does like a junior version of the show where it's like not that I'm not capable of doing some of the things they did, because some of those challenges I could do, but other ones I don't know if I could have done, or like the drag one, I just wouldn't have been able to do that. So I hope he does like a junior of the show in the future, where it's like for those people who like aren't like as creative as all other people. Like, I don't do color, like I'll wear colored eye look, but I just mean I don't draw my face, I don't have the artistic side of it. So I hope he does like a junior for those of us who like don't do all the creative stuff. So I don't know. So I did watch the whole first season, all 4 episodes. I think it's only 4 episodes, 4 or 5 episodes. And I really did. I like the characters. I like the what are they called? The contestants. I think they were all really, really talented. None of them seemed like, you know, some shows they'll bring someone who's really not talented just for humor. None of them seemed to be like a humorous comedic relief, that's the word. None of them seemed to be that. They all seemed really talented, like they really knew what they were doing and stuff like that. So I really appreciated that. I always get sad the first episode when someone has to go home. The first episode, I get so sad. And so I followed that girl on YouTube, and I really love her videos. She's really sweet. She's really nice, and I enjoy her stuff. I enjoy her channel and all that jazz. So I like this show because even if you lose, you kind of win. She got so many followers, like, from losing. It's crazy, but you know, it's awesome either way. But anyway, the first challenges were super fun. I thought they were like really cool to watch. Like, I like how every theme every week had something to do with being a YouTuber and being an actual influencer, and I really, really love that because I don't know, those are a lot of important things, especially as me, as someone who watches those videos. I'm kind of like, yeah, those are good things to know. Like, to be able to sell a product to someone, it's just one of the best. It's one of the strongest. Like, you have to have a really strong sense of like, I don't want to say like, I don't know, you have to be able to sell stuff to people. That's the thing. And like, not in a bad way, like you're selling all this stuff to us, like you're getting money off of it, but in a good way, where it's like you want them to really trust you and love what you're recommending to them. And so I thought that was a great challenge. I really was sad that the girl went home because I wanted them all. They all did really, really good. If I'm being like 110% honest, I probably shouldn't even say this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. If we're being so honest, the only person I did not like from the beginning was the winner. Actually, she just had this very, I don't, if I met her, I don't know. Based off of first impression, I was like, she's rude. She's not nice. I do not want her to win. Like, go home. I wanted all the rest of them. They were all very sweet and very kind, and they were all very, like, I don't know. They were all down to earth. They were all being real, and she's just like her RBF the whole time. And it really annoyed me. And so at first, she was the only one I didn't like at first. And then, you know, you kind of get used to it. Everyone just kind of has their personalities. I thought it was really, I don't know if, like, I know it's a TV show, so you want it to be entertaining. So I know that the first episode, the girl Caitlin or something like that, I don't remember her name, but she was really shy, really quiet, and I really related to her. And then if you like watch her YouTube channel, she's not like that at all. And I know it's different because this is way huger, but even as the show went on, she wasn't like that. And so I'm like, did they tell her to have an issue, and that was her issue? Like, she was like, they were like, here, like, do something to, like, so people feel bad for you or something like that. I don't know, because I really related to her, and she was like really sweet, and then she like totally changed characters, and she's like, well, and I'm like, okay, I don't want to know you anymore. Like, I'm not following. I don't think I might follow her. I might follow her YouTube, or I might have like thought about it or something like that, or checked her YouTube out or something like that, because I've seen her in some of her videos, but it was nothing like, I don't know. I like the girl who went home first the best. She's probably one of my favorites. And I really liked Caitlin. I wanted Caitlin to win when it was the three of them. When it was her, Benny, and then the girl who actually won, I don't remember her name, but when it was those three, I wanted Caitlin to win because I don't know, she tried really, really hard, and I really wanted her to win. And she was saying how much she steps out of her comfort zone, and I was like, you go, Glen Coco. But like, and I did not want the other girl to win, but you know, she won anyway. Anyway, I'm going back and forth. I'm like, but I don't know. All in all, I love the show. I would watch the next season. I thought the challenges were so great. I mentioned that already. The one with the influencer was so much fun. I think along the way there are some, I was very like, I don't know, I would have made different decisions as James Charles. Of course, like, obviously he chooses, and of course, like, we all have our different opinions, and I'm sure everyone in the whole world probably would have chose differently, different than me, different than him, different than each other, the whole nine. Everyone would have chose differently. But I think at the end of the day, there were certain things, like the fact that James Charles really hated the way the finale look turned out for the girl who won. He was just like, I don't know, she really just didn't try hard, and honestly I don't think she tried that hard either. I think the other two tried really way harder. Benny's was weird, and then the Kaylin, I feel like she should have won. They basically did the same thing where they drew words on their face, and Kaylin worked way harder than the other girl. Kaylin, I keep saying Kaylin, I hope that's her name or something like that, but she worked way harder than the other girl, and the fact that the other girl won just didn't make sense. It didn't add up, especially because how much crap they've made Jim Charles say about it, and it wasn't like crap, like, oh, it sucked, but he was just kind of like the words were not, they just didn't look nice, blah, 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 and then you took the idea, you didn't take the concept, you took the little actual idea from them, and then it's not creative anymore, I think the whole nine. So, of course, like, obviously, it's for the show, they're gonna spice some things up, they're gonna, not do certain things, the whole nine, but, like, also not show certain things. But also, I don't know, there were some decisions that I think were just wrong. But all in all, I'm going to watch the next season. And I was so mad because I didn't watch, I watched them all on the Friday that they came out. The night they came out. The Friday they came out, but the night of the Friday, I don't know how to make sense. It wasn't exactly on time. But the last episode, I freaking was on Instagram and I saw her, the winner. I saw her doing like an ad for someone. It was like, I don't know, she was selling something, I don't know, some makeup product, maybe it was Fenty. She was selling something, I don't know what it was, but she was like promoting it, like she was her photographer, and then I like clicked on the thing and it kind of like was showing her a lot, and I was like, dang, she won, didn't she? Then I watched the episode and I was like, yes, she won, no! I don't know, I think the only problem I have with it is that the reason why there's so much drama on YouTube, and I'm glad just not a lot of people watch these videos. Anyway, but I'm gonna be honest, why lie, you know? There's nothing, the truth hurts, and that's life. But the problem I have with the reason why I feel like so many people get into trouble on YouTube and they get so many scandals and people fight so much is because everyone has this mentality that like they're the best, and like, oh, I'm a bad, you know what I mean, they want to be the baddest, they want to be the best, and like when you keep letting the community, the beauty community grow like that and bringing more people like that in, it's just gonna keep getting worse. Like it's just not gonna get any better. And so I think like bringing more people who are loving, who are kind, who are, I don't know, who just want to do good, who love makeup, who could care less about who's doing what, but who love makeup and don't want to be the baddest and don't want to be the, you know, and are genuine and down to earth. Those kind of people are the people that I watch on YouTube. Those are the kind of people that I want to keep watching on YouTube, and those are the kind of people that make the beauty community way better and way more fun. Like Jessica Braun, like Andrea Mazzolano, like all of them. They just make it more fun instead of all the drama that it could be if it was all filled with them. So that's the only reason why it bothered me that she won, is just because she has this mentality that's kind of like feeling herself, and you're just like, I'm tired of seeing those people in this community. Let's get real. I'm tired of them. They're all here. Nikita Dragon, she's the queen herself. Don't need it. Don't need anybody else. We don't need it. It's basic. That's the word. It's basic. It's just like everybody else. So I know I'm coming crazy, but it's the truth. All right, I just did my brows with the e.l.f. eyebrow kit in the shade dark, and then I'm gonna do my eyes. I am gonna use this e.l.f. liquid shadow in the shade Flirty Birdy. I forgot too, eyeshadow gets affected if I can't use powders because hello, I'm literally just gonna put it on with the thing. So I don't know, I think I'm excited for the next season. I'm excited for a new round of contestants, the whole nine. I feel like, of course, no matter what, even if the show was absolutely perfect, even if the person I wanted to win won, like even if everything was flawless, there would still be drama, and you know there is drama. People think people were fighting, the whole nine. It's just like, come on, get over it. But you know, that's just the show. That's how you do the show. But again, I would love to do a TV show like that. Like, oh my gosh, that'd be so exciting. You get to learn. That's one of my favorite things. I love being able to learn and have fun at the same time. That's the best way to do anything, is to learn and have fun. And that's why I would love to do a show like this. It's just because you're learning, but it's still competition, so you get to have fun, you get to be competitive, you get to like move fast, do all these challenges. I'm thinking of doing some of the challenges myself, like doing a video, maybe like doing the three of the James Charles challenges. I don't know. Let me know if you'd be interested in that. I know I'm told you guys would be interested to let me know a lot of things, but you know, just pick one and comment on one thing. I'm also going to use this e.l.f. No Budge Retractable Liner in the shade Navy. I don't know why I wanted to use this so bad today, but I did. I don't know. Definitely let me know like your reactions to the show if you watched it, if you think it's stupid, if you're never going to watch it. I know that's a lot of people. Some people are just like, okay, yeah, whatever, leave me alone. And I totally understand that. I'm going to just use the e.l.f. setting spray, and then I'm going to do my mascara. I'm going to be using the Megaslim Skinny Mascara, as well as, let's go with which one? I think this one's running out first. The Believe Beauty Lengthening Mascara. I think she's running out. Okay, I was going to like not talk and do my mascara, but then I realized I want to talk. So, besides that show, of course, that only comes on Fridays. The other shows I've been watching are The Blacklist. I've been obsessed. I watched it years ago, and I used to like watch it, then when watch it till the seasons were done on Netflix, and then watch a different show until the seasons came back. And then I kind of fell off and missed a couple seasons, and then I forgot like what else happened. So then I just recently started rewatching it. I'm already at season 6. Hello, quarantine. But I'm already at season 6, which is the last season on Netflix. I don't know if it's the last season they're doing, but it's the last season on Netflix, and I love the show so much. I 10 out of 10 recommend if you're bored, if you like a little bit more. It's not, so I love Criminal Minds too, but I don't watch it too much anymore. Long story, but I just don't watch it too much anymore. So if you kind of like that kind of investigating, criminals kind of thing, but not as gory and not as creepy, not as spooky, The Blacklist is more for you, because The Blacklist has more background stories, like more other stories that are different than... It has more stories than just the crime, if that makes sense. Like, whereas Criminal Minds is basically the crime, and they have some like love stories and stuff like that, like, of course, but mostly it's just the crime and the criminals, whereas this one has a lot more backstory, and so it's a lot more fun to watch and follow. But so I've been binging that. I'm obsessed. I watch YouTube videos here and there. There are some YouTubers that are just posting crazy things, and I'm just like, leave me alone. Like, I'm like, I don't want to watch this. This is so boring. But I've definitely been watching Jessica Braun. I've been watching Andre Matalano. I mentioned those two already. Juicy Jazz sometimes she posts stuff and I don't want to, like, I don't care about. I'm just like, okay, this is weird. This is random. But, you know, whatever. I also, if you guys have never seen The 100, definitely I would check that show out too. That's a great show. I really, really love that show. It's so good. All the seasons are kind of different, so it's kind of hard to explain. Like, it's a mix between like, I don't know how to say it, like super in the future, like very high tech, and in the past where it's like you use sticks and you have to kill animals to get food. Like, it's a good mix of both. And then like there's like chips and mind control, but there's also like wild animals and like wild people, like whatever. It's a huge mix, or like sacrifices mixed with like also spaceships. So it's a huge mix of everything. It's a really, really good show also. I love that one. I love that one as well. I also watch Riverdale. I know that show's like very, to some people it's like, you watch Riverdale, and to some people it's like, yeah, girl. But I watched Riverdale. I'm sorry about it. I love that show. Those are probably like the top 3 I've been watching. See, I love the way it looks. It looks so beautiful, like just all creams. But I know for a fact, like, it would just slide off my face. And I use this is my first time using this NYX Bear With Me, and guys, look how beautiful it is. It is so cool. It's literally like a jelly though, which is interesting, which is very interesting. And then lastly, I'm gonna line my lips with the Kokie Mauve Nude Velvet Smooth Lip Liner, and then I'm gonna use the Essence Color Boost Matte About Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade number 1 Dusty Romance. I'm like this. I got this liquid lipstick new also, the Essence one, and I'm obsessed with it. It is so good. 10 out of 10 would recommend. But I was also gonna say I've been watching Coco a lot too. That's my favorite movie, probably my favorite Disney movie ever, and I've been watching Coco like nonstop also. I love that movie. I gotta buy it on Apple Music, so I don't have to Apple, so I don't have to buy it, like rent it every time I want to watch it. Anyway, the quote for today is, once you choose hope, anything is possible. And it's just so truth. Once you choose hope, to have something to hope in, put your hope in, anything is possible, especially if that hope is God. If you're hoping in God, having faith in God, anything is possible. And it's so important to remember, especially during this time. That's it for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Look at all that glow, guys. Look at it. We're glowing.